Sanders will throw it on first down. He'll swing it out of the backfield, checks it down, finds Dylan Edwards, and Edwards gets out of play, but picks up some
prime on this first series.
First down and 5 now at the 30-yard line of TCU for the Colorado Buffaloes. Opening series. Sanders checks it down to the wide side. He's got his receiver. And out of bounds. Edwards back in on third down and goal. Sanders operating out of the gun. Sanders looking wide open. Touchdown. Dylan Edwards. And Colorado marches it right down the field on their opening series, which started at the 26-0 lead.
What you get is a confusion here between the linebacker and the end, and Colorado just exploits it by getting the back out there. Someone's got him in man coverage.
High school right here in Texas. Second down and 7. Here's the run and a first down. Well done by this offensive line, as only 3 returning starters for TCU on offense. Here's the run. Second down and 10. Sanders, here's a little screen, and they find Edwards. He breaks it back with running room on the move. Edwards down the sideline. Dylan Edwards, touchdown Colorado. 75 yards. What a way to start the second half for the Buffs. See you to sleep.
I tell you, Dylan Edwards comes out, but he outruns his offensive line right there, and he realizes, oh, I better get back in the pocket. He skips back behind the offensive line, gets a block from Wilty, and then he was gone. Coach Prime told us that this kid was going to make a big play. Not if, when, and he just did. Out of the halftime.
Colorado.
His ability to decipher what he sees on the defensive side and put the ball into the vacancy.
Second and 2 at the 7. They pitch it out wide. Touchdown, Dylan Edwards. And just like that, Colorado responds.
Boy, you see the speed from Dylan Edwards. This is why he was so highly recruited right here. Just an easy little toss out to the left side, the wide side of the field. Now, in order to do this, you better have guys that want to block on the outside. Look at Jimmy Horn. He's caught how many passes today? Jimmy Horn, 9 passes, and he's still in there, stock blocking at the goal line, and allows Edwards.
Colorado responding. Let's go downstairs and check in with Jen.
Little guy, right? I mean, and then he gets the toss on the outside. That's what you got to show. If you're a young running back, that's what you've got to understand. It's not just about outrunning people, getting big plays, and getting into the end zone 3 times, which he's been able to do. But, Gus, it's the dirty work that really makes an offense go.
Just 92 yards for Hunter on offense. Sanders with the handoff. Edwards breaks it back, and he'll gain a half yard on the play. Sanders off his back foot, caught, first down, and more down the sideline. Stop and start, Edwards. Touchdown, Colorado. Whoa. Dylan Edwards changing speeds.
This kid is an absolute firecracker, Dylan Edwards. Big play after big play. 4 touchdowns. And what did his coach, who's been coaching him since he was in Little League, tell us? Deion's known him since he was about 4 years old. Edwards caught this same concept. You've got man coverage right here. You're going to get a back out of the backfield, and you've got slant routes to take care of any of these players coming this direction. So here's the slant route. Sanders waits, and the linebacker is late. He delivers it. Edwards runs right through that, and then it's just a foot race, and he takes off. Exact same concept, different formation of the first touchdown of the game. They come back to it. Great play callers never get bored taking a profit, and they always keep in the back of their mind what worked today. That was the first thing that really worked for Sean Lewis. He came back to it, and it paid off huge there in the fourth quarter.
Rolling the dice, this Colorado team, led by their head. First down for Colorado. They'll run it with Edwards between the tackles. That's a hard throw, I would imagine, Joel.
100%. And it got to that yet with this offense.
Second down and 5. And the Buffaloes running it straight ahead. I forgot we're in high altitude, Joel. No wonder I'm a little tired. Nebraska defense, though, has been great. First down and 10 at the 34. Sanders. That one deflected and somehow into the hands of Edwards. Did that ball just pop up in the air?
Well, it looked like he was trying to take the shot right there. Watch this, Gus. He's coming back, and it looks like he's trying to go deep, but the ball floats out of his hands because of the pressure hit his arm. And how about Edwards, like a center fielder in the outfield, just tracks it and gets the catch.
He gained 7 yards on the play. Second down and 8 at the 36. Here's a handoff. Edwards. Dylan Edwards. And look at the little guy go. 34-yard gain. Javen Wright with the tackle.
Beautiful block.
338 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Hand it off straight ahead on first down. Dylan Edwards is wrapped.
Ready on the season. No interceptions. 6 touchdowns. Out of the backfield, Edwards in space. Pushed out of bounds right near midfield at the 50-yard line. Pushed out by Aiden Heck in the backfield beside him. Edwards on the carry, trying to get to the edge. The fastest player on this squad. Close to the first down. Gain of about 10. Guy that is tutored by none other than Tom Brady. To the far side of the field, Edwards out of bounds at about the 40. The clock running on the gain of 6.
That was a fantastic route by Xavier Weaver, the way he converted it versus that cover 2 look.
There's Edwards, stopped on a dime, flag down, Weaver down. Pardon me, Edwards down to the 2.
5-pound defensive lineman who is playing shield. Shador able to get it to Edwards, and Edwards is wrapped up
again
and taken out of bounds.
Another example of Oregon tackling the catch. Shador doesn't get it.
The fake punt run for 18 yards. Dylan Edwards kept his balance past midfield.
But Joe, what you said a moment ago.
Yard line. Dylan Edwards remains in the game. Remember, he had a monster game against TCU in their opener. Sanders looking, and he's got his man Dylan Edwards. Flag on.
Xavier Weaver, Dylan Edwards, and getting it out quickly.
Second and 8 at the 48. Sanders, he pitches it. Edwards cuts it back. Nice stick.
Point if they stay with this set.
Now he changes sides. They hand it to him. Look at the first down and more. Dylan Edwards almost popped that one loose. Dragged down by Smith.
They've run it better than I anticipated. Types of situations.
8 times he was sacked last week, Shador Sanders. They run it with Edwards, who breaks it back, still on his feet, and finally goes down as he gets tripped up. Defoe with the tackle after a 7-yard gain.
Evaluate on. He's the only guy I've ever evaluated that is great to elite in all 5 categories. Everybody else has had a hole in that wheel somewhere.
First down and 10 at the 25. I think you have to give a lot of credit to his coach, Lincoln Riley. 6. Dylan Edwards in the backfield with Sanders. They give it to him. Tries to break it back. Gains 3, Solomon Byrd. You would think that they'd want to throw the ball in this situation.
Here comes a blitz. 4th and 8. Here comes the house. Sanders flips it out. Here's Edwards racing to the first down marker, and Edwards able to keep the drive alive.
Phone number, grown. Made some grown man plays. Edwards runs for the first down. Edwards trying to get through the hole and got rocked.
Really
Bruin crowd actually making some noise in the first play. This is Edwards in the flat. He's got blazing speed. Perhaps the
picked up initially. Sanders, though, is backpedaling. Now he's going to spin around and buy time. Throws short. Edwards to the sideline and gets shoved out of bounds short of the first.
Gets his hands up.
Hand off on 3rd and short, just trying to make sure they get the first down. Dylan Edwards.
And this is a backward pass and launching it downfield. Open! Touchdown, Colorado! Dylan Edwards. 30 yards on a tremendous design play. And wide open was Dylan Edwards. The freshman running back launches this one toward Jimmy Horn Jr. And it's a cutback. That's actually the freshman running back, Dylan Edwards. And Edwards breaking tackles. Penalty marker is thrown in. There's 2 down on the play as Edwards is run out of bounds right near the 30-yard line of Utah. But there are 3 penalty markers down right near the 30-yard